A lot of people don't ever set goals. Some people set goals, but only a few times a year, maybe on the New Year's Eve, pre-New Year's, or on their birthdays. But actually successful people set goals way more often and also reflect on their goals way more often. And when I say more often, it's like not even daily. Sometimes they reflect on their goals every few hours, which is insane, just to see whether the actions that they're taking, if the actions that they're taking are actually bringing them closer to their goals or not. Welcome everyone to LifewithLiza podcast. Our mission at LifewithLiza is to share people's stories and the challenges that they have overcome, so that those who are listening in can get the strength, the courage, and the hope to be their better selves. Today we have a special edition episode and I'll be your guest and I'll be sharing my stories, what I've been up to. And the theme for this episode is how to challenge, the road to success, and why so many people don't succeed, and what is cool about challenging yourself on a daily basis. So we'll go into that direction. I really liked how many of you enjoyed the solo episode, and I'm so happy to see that, because you'll be seeing way more of the solo episodes coming up, because as part of the challenge that I just announced, which is called LifewithLiza100, for the next 100 days, and there are only 101 days left in 2022, I'll be posting a podcast episode a day. So this will be very intense, but I'll explain to you why on earth I'm doing that. So a lot of people don't ever set goals. Some people set goals, but only a few times a year, maybe on the New Year's Eve, pre-New Year's, or on their birthdays. But actually successful people set goals way more often and also reflect on their goals way more often. And when I say more often, it's like not even daily. Sometimes they reflect on their goals every few hours, which is insane, just to see whether the actions that they're taking, if the actions that they're taking are actually bringing them closer to their goals or not. And they're very clear about their goals and the actions that they're taking on a daily basis. And for me personally, I feel like sometimes I can lose sight of my goals and I need something more extreme, which is very linked to my personality, to actually keep myself going. I need to have an extreme goal or a challenge, and that is very attractive to me. So that's why when I thought of the 100-day challenge and basically taking consistent action for the next 100 days towards the towards the goal, I thought what better goal it would be than to record 100 episodes. And also what would be super cool for your side, you'll see me personally getting better and better, hopefully. if all the assumptions of the growth mindset are actually true, then hopefully after recording 100 episodes, I'll be so much better than if I have not done that and if I was just recording one episode a week. And also I wanted to share the inspiration behind why I decided to do this challenge. I was watching yesterday a video from Alex Hormozy, and he mentioned that a lot of people usually can get decent at something in 20 hours of concentrated effort, but the problem is that they wait 20 years to get to that first hour. So I thought, interesting. I don't want to wait, I definitely don't want to wait 20 years. But also he mentioned that a lot of people underestimate the amount of volume that they need to produce to actually get good at something, and they really spread it out. And it's something that he said, and I can absolutely agree with it from my personal experience. It's like you start posting daily on social media, you do it for 4 weeks, 1 post a day, and then you wonder, why am I not famous yet? And this really happens. And actually they now do like multiple pieces of content every day. I mean, him in his platform, and you can really see them growing, and they have been doing it for a long time as well. So many people just underestimate the amount of volume that they need to produce, but also if they do produce that volume, they understand how good they can get. So I'm just curious to see how good I can get at something if I start investing in it daily and produce 100 episodes, 100 solo episodes approximately, and also of course some with the guest speakers as well. And for you it will be living proof of the growth mindset if it works, and actually also inspire you to pursue your goals. And they don't have to be that extreme. So with the challenge, with the LifeWithLiza 100 challenge, you can choose any goal that you'd like to move closer to. It could be something from reading 10 pages a day or 10 minutes per day for the next 100 days. It could be something from going for a walk every day for the next 100 days. It could be working half an hour to an hour on your business every day. It could be sending out, if you're looking for a job, sending out 10 resumes a day for the next 100 days. You can choose the challenge that is applicable to who you are as a person and to your current life situation. I am a very extreme person, and I'm very excited with extreme, so I feel like I need to have a very challenging challenge for me to actually get going. And if the challenge is not challenging enough, I'll just tend to not do it, which is funny. I know for most of the people, and for a lot of the people, the challenge needs to be reasonable or achievable, but for me it just doesn't get me excited. It needs to be crazy for me to actually get me into action. And this challenge really does suit my lifestyle, because I want the focus of the year, this year for me, is the podcast, and to actually make sure that I do release consistent episodes and that I do provide value. And I think what better way to provide value than to actually prove the point that I'm trying to prove through all the content, that there is such thing as a growth mindset. It does really work. It does change your life. It does change how you see your life. And also you can get better at anything if you apply consistent action over time, and also constantly tweak it and improve. So then I'll be the living proof for you guys, and I want to see you succeed and improve as well. So let me know if you're participating in the challenge. Let me know here in the comments, or message me on Instagram, mention the tag. I really want to see all of us together succeeding at our goals. The thing is that I feel like it is very hard to do something for 100 days consistently. So it would be great to know who of you are doing this challenge, so that we can get together and make sure that we actually persevere, because there will be moments when we will want to give up, when the initial excitement wears off. So it's very important to have someone you can also share this experience with, and I hope to be that person for you. And I'll be also tagging all the episodes in my stories. So wish me luck with that. 100 episodes will be a lot. So apart from that, I wanted to give you a small life update. I am back in Amsterdam, as you can probably recognize by my background. And if you're listening, then you can also recognize by the background, but I'm back in Amsterdam. And I really feel like I am enjoying being back, to having some structure of the day and going back to my routines. I actually really enjoy my morning routines, and I am looking forward to getting back to being very productive and getting so much done. But also I'm taking it slow, because I feel like that my body actually needs a bit more rest. And all the traveling that I've been doing for the past couple of weeks, all the disrupted sleep, all eating out, it really does have its toll on my body. So I am taking it easy and taking naps if I need to, because I feel like our bodies are so much smarter than we think they are. They can actually, and they constantly give us all these signs if something is going wrong, or if we need to take more rest. And I really try to appreciate the signs that they give to us, and to actually take them seriously and take the rest whenever it's needed. and then your body pays back so much more afterwards if you actually listen to it and treated it well. So that's what I'm doing now once I'm back in Amsterdam. And an example of that today was I woke up around 6:30, I want to say, and had a coffee and started reading. And then afterwards I still felt so tired and actually as if I'm getting a bit sick. And then I just decided to go back to sleep, and I slept for another 2 hours, and I woke up feeling so much better. And I was really happy that I listened to my body and what it needed and did that. So I also encourage you to be more attentive to your body, to increase that self-awareness. And in order to increase that self-awareness and to trust your body, you always also need to be honest with yourself. And I feel like this is a big part of this equation, to build this relationship with yourself where you actually trust yourself and you can ask your body whether it needs some more rest because you're not feeling good, or if you're recovering. So, and the body will always honestly reply to you. Just need to have that relationship. And because we don't want to have a situation where we are just not getting anything done because we are lazy, or we don't want to do, or we don't want to take that uncomfortable action. So yeah, and I hope you enjoyed these solo episodes because there are 99 more of them to come. I love you so much. Let me know if you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe to the channel or the podcast platforms if you're listening on the podcast platforms. And I see you tomorrow. How crazy is that to say see you tomorrow, not next week?